you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Terrapins will kick it away to start. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Coastal Carolina's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Chanticleers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that is not ideal. 1st and goal, obviously, to take a big sack. But when you're in this area and you create a little bit more space, now I have more opportunity to throw the football, spread you out, maybe even quarterback run game, too. Gives me a little bit more space to maybe do some damage.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Maryland's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly complete. Smashes through the tackle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's McConnell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense
turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Finding open areas. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play. Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It's complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll run it from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Quick strike complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in an empty set. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Chanticleers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's White. And he's got enough for the 1st down, it'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give is to Williams. He breaks the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Washington. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch, called for and made. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Chanticleers are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Coastal. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Got it behind the line. It's McConnell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's McConnell. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Snags it over the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Makes the grab on the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Off the play fake on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Glass. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The shot that clears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against...
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Washington. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the show.
And the shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play.
Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Terrapins! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. But at least you got the party started.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Release to the back. The short hands, it's Edwards. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the shot to clear is trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Looking to fire. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the pummeling has started. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Carolina, 35. Maryland, 13.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Got it in the middle. It's McConnell. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Terrapins are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Washington. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Maryland, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a...
He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska.
Dropping back, it's Washington.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McConnell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give out of the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Moves away as he feels pressure. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chanticleers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to...
Turning it on! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Humphrey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. To the air. It's Washington. Grabbed in the middle. It's McConnell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Maryland, 20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the back.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Well, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Grab behind the line. It's Humphrey. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line.
On the double. Easy.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.